Hey everyone! According to my research, there are over 20 million sentient species in the known Star Wars galaxy. Quite possibly even more if you include the unknown regions. That means some truly unique species exist in Star Wars. Such examples are the Ewoks, Trandoshans, Mon Calamarians, Twi'leks, Hutts, Gungans, Tigritta, Thillins, Arcanian, Zeltran, Rhodians, Faline, Kathar, Porian, Chiss, and whatever species Yoda is. Yes, to date, we still don't know his species name. But with so many species in existence, many fan favorites exist. However, here at Star Wars District, I want to point out the most overhyped species to ever exist in Star Wars. I apologize in advance. I know I will be hurting some of your feelings, but the most overhyped species in Star Wars is none other than the Wookiees. Join me here at Star Wars District and hit the like and subscribe button as I explain why the Wookiees are just average and need to be lowered in public fan praise and appreciation. So, the Wookiees come from the planet Kashyyyk, which is located in the mid-rim of the galaxy. Roughly the entire planet is covered in jungles, forests, deadly predators, and large bodies of water. The planet is home to the massive and immense Rashur trees. Despite the beauty, Kashyyyk can be a very dangerous planet to live on. The plants and wildlife will kill if given the chance. Thus, Wookiees live in the tree tops of the Rashur trees. Now, despite the popularity of Chewbacca, who is the most recognizable and famous Wookiee in Star Wars culture to date and collectively, I genuinely ask, what has the Wookiee species really done to cement in our minds of their greatness? When I say to date, I am including the introduction of Chewbacca in the 1970s and all the way to the most recent production of the Acolyte television series. Now, let's not get sidetracked or upset because I mentioned the television show The Acolyte. It is going to be relevant to the Wookiee hype discussion. Now, let's use some Jedi mental recall techniques. Take a deep breath, and for the time being, erase everything you know and have heard about Star Wars over the years. Think back to the first time you watched Episode 4. Go back to the scene where C-3PO and Chewbacca are on the Millennium Falcon, playing Dejuric, or what is essentially a hologram version of space chess. In the scene, Chewbacca is losing the match and Han warns C-3PO by saying, "Let him have it." It's not wise to upset a Wookiee. Wookiees are known to pull people's arms out of their sockets when they lose. From this very moment, George Lucas put in our minds that the Wookiee species are truly formidable and not to be messed with. But let's be honest, from the Dejuric scene to current contemporary era, the Wookiees have not been shown to be anything but loyal friends. Dare I say it, they have been pushovers. Now, a real quick Wookiee anatomy physiology crash course. The Wookiees are a humanoid-type species, so they have similarities to humans, meaning they have a brain, lungs, eyes, ears, etc. However, their organs are typically stronger. They are bipedal, usually born roughly 3 feet tall at birth and usually grow to about 7 to 8 feet tall range, with weight ranging from 100 to 330 pounds, depending on Wookiee gender. So, the Wookiees are tall, possess long limbs, have protective fur, are considerably intelligent, and they are extremely strong and have dense muscles. As a species, they tend to be calm, but once angered they are next to impossible to stop. Their Berserker rage stage alters their biochemical state, and they have to practically kill to satisfy their rage. So, Wookiees are some of the strongest beings in the galaxy. But we have yet to really see them in action. Not enough to deserve such high praise and their current fan favorite reputation, in my opinion. I do not need them to get violent just to prove a point either. Via collection of movies, games, novels, and TV series, the Wookiees have just been sidekicks. Such examples of known Wookiees are Black Chrysanthemum, a bounty hunter, Kurlaka, a Jedi Master and lightsaber instructor, Vorlaka, a Jedi Knight, Roar, a Jedi Temple Master on Tython, Briaga Agaburi, a Jedi Knight of the High Republic era, Arkov, a Jedi Master, Chunder, a disgraced Wookiee chieftain, Roar, a Wookiee hunter and slaver, Tarful, a Wookiee chieftain and battle general, Bodare, an enslaved gladiator and pit fighter, Gungi, a Jedi Padawan, Quagga, slave to Imperial engineer, Zailbar, a disgraced exiled chieftain's son, Tyvaka, a Jedi High Council member, Lobaka, a Jedi Knight, nephew of Chewbacca, and Yerua, a Wookiee senator. So we have quite a few known Wookiees to draw conclusions from, aside from just Chewbacca. It is my opinion that the Wookiee species seem to serve as sidekicks. The vast majority of the examples just mentioned were all Force sensitive. They should have more on-screen significance, considering most of them are Jedi, tribal chieftains, and even a galactic senator. But the most common on-screen portrayals of Wookiees are as slaves or mere support roles. Despite their strength, Wookiees seem to be easily hunted by their rivals, the Trandoshan species. This sentient reptilian-type humanoid race shares the same home planetary system as the Wookiees, except their home planet is Trandosha, just a moon or two away from Kashyyyk. The entire Wookiee species have been hyped up with little reason to support them. In the Acolyte television series, I truly thought that they would change this trend of Wookiees being seen as so bland. Jedi Master Tuvok was shown in live action on the Acolyte series, and without too many spoilers for the show, a battle occurred where Kelneka was not holding back. He was being controlled and was tasked with killing. Still, the Wookiee Jedi Master was not doing much to convey the idea that Wookiees are tough. His action scenes and time to shine were rather anticlimactic. They had the chance to show Wookiee strength and/or greatness. Kelneka was enraged and nothing special happened. For the life of me, I can't remember which novel supports my next talking point, but I remember a novel where a human Imperial woman was able to competitively spar and defeat a Wookiee in hand-to-hand combat with no weapons. But again, I cannot cite my reference on this one. Please feel free to comment if you know what novel I am thinking of. It might be one of the Rogue Squadron novels, though. Back on topic, the only on-screen example I am aware of that goes against the idea of over-sensationalized Wookiees is Black Chrysanthemum. BK was a former gladiator turned bounty hunter. He is a Wookiee that has earned his fierce reputation, and he has worked for both the Empire and the Hutts. But as truly tough as he is, again, his on-screen action was somewhat bland too, as representation for the Wookiee species goes. So from 1977, we were sold a tale of Wookiees being great, but I have yet to really encounter anything to make me agree. Now, could it just be that the movie and television versions of Wookiees are portrayed to be just mild in comparison to their novel counterparts? This might be possible. Do you think the Wookiees deserve their praise? Is there another species you feel is too overhyped? Tell me what you think down in the comment section. Thank you once again for tuning into Star Wars District. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Your continued support is greatly appreciated. Take care.